Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day or a great night depending on when you're watching this video. Hopefully it doesn't seem like I'm yelling. I do have my Bluetooth in. The fan is on to, make a little noise for the background so the dog won't, hear everybody outside. That way she would stay calm and not try to look out the window. She loved looking out the window to look at people, and then she turned around and get upset. But anywho, let's go ahead and close out my first paycheck budget for October. So we went over all the things when it comes to spending. So all of these things right here, and all of these things over here. Now I did spend a little bit more. So when we made the budget, remember I did have $20 in the ATM machine I needed to get out, and I had $28 that was in cash, which was in my wallet. On the 15th, I did spend $13, and on the 14th, which I don't know why I written them out that way. Anywho, I spent $10, so I ended up having $25 left, which that money is in my wallet. I hear the timer going off. Hold on. So let's see if we can count all of this money without my phone falling off the little tripod that I should have replaced it, I don't know, a year or so ago, but still haven't done so. So I said I should have $25 left. And according to this, I should have $25 left. And yes, I do need a fill-in. Right now, I'm in the process of taking my hair down so I can get it washed Sunday. We have overtime. I am working all the overtime that I could work. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25 for right now. For this money, I just want to put it over in this pouch that I got from Brittany. And as you can see, well, it may not show. So this is when she was playing Your One Life, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if she still make YouTube videos. It is possible that she do. Now, since we've closed out of the budget for the second paycheck, what I'd like to do next, because this video is only 3 minutes long, literally, I want to go ahead and also add my second paycheck budget to this video for October. But when I looked at my pay stub, I was extra shocked at the amount after offering, and I was thinking, how the heck can I get everything paid? So the way that I have it written out may be a little different, and I'm going to rewrite it out. That way it can make more sense to me. I may just pay certain bills, since I typically would be ahead on bills, since this is my second paycheck for Magic Month, which I would get that at the end of the month. So we'll see. Okay, so I am back, and let me explain what is this scribble scrabble you all are looking at. So don't pay attention to this because it's supposed to go up here, so we can just mark through that. So when it comes to the income after paying offering, and I'm still shocked about it, my paycheck was $1,197, even though it is a magic month and this is 80 hours, which is crazy to me. Yeah, I need to see about my deductions and things, but I know where the money is going. Most of it is going to retirement. I got more money going to my health savings account, so that's why it looks a little scarce. Anywho, so I'll explain this and then we'll talk about over here. So I was thinking, so I can't pay all the bills that I want to pay and still be able to, have food, have gas, things like that. So I was thinking, what can wait? And I was thinking a lot of things could wait because once I get my third paycheck, which I try to budget with 2 paychecks during a magic month, typically everything could possibly wait. So I was thinking for State Farm, I could go ahead and pay that $119. That would make us 2 months ahead at the end of the month. So next November and December would automatically be covered. Housing, $600, even though the rent is $941. And I've been making a lot of progress by doing it this way. Also, when it comes to the car payment, I would still pay $500. I wish I had $500 to pay. $205, and that $205 technically isn't truly due until March 23rd of next year. That's how far I'm ahead when it comes to the car note. And if we add up just those bills all together, we have $273 left. And I was thinking, what can we do for grocery spending, buying my medicine that costs $30 a month, all of that. So I've came to the conclusion of spending would typically be $203. Hopefully that works. We'll just have to improvise when it comes to food and stuff like that. Gas, I've noticed the price of gas seems like it's creeping up. And when I filled up a week or so ago, I know I still got a lot of gas. I think it cost $36. And that's with a little bit of gas in it. So I did 25 since I already have some gas. So I did 25. And when it comes to SoFi and Navy Federal, the money that I got in SoFi is only $40, and I would have to do too much just to remove that money. So I want to keep it in there, and Navy Federal cash is only $5, and it wouldn't be worth getting that $5 out, the reason that it's still there. So if we did a budget with $1,197 and paid State Farm, yes, I've been eating French fries. That's why you see that ketchup in that plate, because I have not took it into the kitchen yet because I need to go back to work. So $1,197. If I pay State Farm, that would push us to 2 months ahead. If I go ahead and did housing as if I had some type of mortgage, that would still be good and paid. Still pay the car note. And groceries and spending, we'll just have 203, and we'll just have to be frugal about everything that's being purchased, with $25 for gas and $45 being saved. Now, all the things that's over here, yesterday or 2 days ago, I think. 2 days ago, I decided, hey, I see all of this. And I'm back. Somehow I pressed the button to cut you all off. So a couple days ago, I said, what is all of this cash doing just sitting here? So all the cash in my Capital One account equaled up to $845.87. So when I got paid Wednesday, instead of me sending my sister all the offering money, I did it backwards and sent the money that I was going to pay the money I was going to pay Navy Federal with, which was $116. Now, I did send my sister the rest of the money, but I ended up needing to send her more money. So I needed to send her $94 more. So $845.87 minus $94, which I sent my sister, left us with $751.87. And these two payments are for State Farm, which would be the October and November payment that comes out the 26th of each month. And then once you subtract that out, still will be left with $277.87, which that would be considered to be free money, minus the $8 from Netflix for November, because I've already paid the October bill, which leaves us with $269.87 in total. And thank you, Nikki. And I asked during Chris Thursday Night Live, which was on a Wednesday, what could be a sinking fund name for where you would sit cash aside that's not miscellaneous, that's not a rainy day fund. Nikki said no money, no problem. Of course, all the other ideas were great as well. And if you were in that live, you know. So $269.87 would be free because it does not have a home yet. Of interest money, that's just free money that doesn't really have anywhere to go. So $523.65 that I could also use if I need so, which I will do this in a different video and just get all of the cash together. Make sure that we are still ahead when it comes to the bills. Now, normally, I would make sure that the electric bill has enough cash. Right now, I think we are negative $39 and some change, but I just want to leave that like it is because I want to see what the full bill would be at the end of the month for the next month and go ahead and pay it since it still is due in November, which I do have. Let's see. Here it is. So in liters, I have $120. I have $69.99 for November for AT&T. That bill will go up $5 in December. And I do have an extra $35 for the December bill as well. And I have $15 for a buffer. So I want to see and just see if this would work right here when it comes to spending. 203 gas, 25 SoFi Navy Federal, $45. I know this paycheck budget is all over the place. Oh, there it is for the car payment. It shows $395.95 due 3/23/26, and I do owe $16,022.22. Sound like angel numbers to me. I've been seeing 2222 222 lately. So maybe all of this will work out, and I am going to write this on a cleaner sheet of paper. That way everything is good to go. And I forgot I wrote this down too. So here are the monthly bill rates. And the first one is NES, which of course that varies. AT&T for right now, it is $70. And we pretty much got the next month bill and half of December. Also, when it comes to Netflix, we do have the full month of November. And for State Farm, if we go ahead and set money aside for that, we would have 2 months. When it comes to Cricket, that account actually have $192 in it. So that would be next month and $59 left. Of course, YouTube has money in it. House, I've been doing good with that, and that's of course $600. And when it comes to term life, I do have $30 in that account, but it's not due until December. So we'll see about that. So for right now, in order for me not to use any other cash from anywhere else, this is the budget: $1,197. State Farm, $119. House, $600. Car, $205 with $273. So $203 for spending and grocery, and then we have gas for $25 and SoFi and Navy Federal for $50. Hopefully this can go smooth. If not, we have money from multiple places that we could use that I'm trying not to use, so hopefully we don't have a problem. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And thank you, Clarissa from, I want to say Budget and Coffee, but it's Coffee and Budgets, for giving me the motivation. It seems like September was kind of rough on a lot of us. So, sending all the love. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.